Guys, so here I am at the top of Brown Mountain again, the Ken Burton Junction trailhead. You guys might be familiar with that if you're local. I've got my Esgar Hayduke in the mullet setup, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. I'm going to show you my descent on that. You can see where I'm ripping the trails with this setup. Maybe it's a little bit unethical, or not unethical, but non-cultured, I guess, to have a tan wall and a black wall tire together. But you know what, if you guys know me, I don't run the same tire front and back. I always use a little bit, and you've seen in one of my older videos, I use a little bit more shaved down tread design, although these Vittoria Morsas are actually pretty meaty, for a little bit more meaty than the Maxxis Recons that I usually run. They're pretty good. And then this Terravel Coronado, and I can't say enough about Terravel. I love it. And this Coronado looks like there's not much to it, but because of the width, it's a 29 by 2.8, and it's on that 40 millimeter rim. It really tracks really well. I mean, except for when you get into some really loose over hard pack stuff, but for the most part, even the sandy stuff like this, it's tracking pretty well on this stuff. It does pretty good. It's got these little kind of corner knobs that it look like a dog. If you look at it, kind of looks like a dog, but those corner knobs really hook up well, and then it's got a great transitional profile with those transitional knobs. So I like Terravel tires. I think they put a lot of thought into their tires. They didn't go crazy. They don't have like, 20 different mountain bike tires. They have, I don't know, like 6 or so, and each one of them they've really designed well. Victoria, they've been around forever, and my friend gave me that Victoria, and it's a nice tire. So it's a little bit on the smaller side. I usually do a 2.8 in back, but it's 2.7, and it works out really well. Like I said, it's a little beefier than a Recon, but it has a very similar tread design than a Recon. I'm not going to buy another 275 Plus because I have so many different 275 Plus tires, but if I was going to pair up with the Terravel brand together, I probably would have put that one with maybe a Terravel A-line in back. I think the A-line would have been a nice pair, or maybe, yeah, I think that's about, maybe a Terravel Cumberland. I have actually a Terravel Cumberland that I could put in back, and that's a 2.8. So that's what I would do. But anyway, I'm going to take this down. I'm on the top of Brown Mountain, as I showed you. Take it down this first part, and then take it down El Prieto like I always do, and see how that mullet setup feels. It slacked it out a little bit more, so